Based on witness testimonies and the lack of medical proof, it is our opinion that Mr. Urbaniak did not suffer from a seizure, which he claims caused the accident. While it was found that he had alcohol in his system, the investigation concluded that it was below the legal limit to drive. I believe that because of the delay in testing, the results were most likely inaccurate. As such, we were here to seek justice for Alyssa and Mark, and feel that Mr. Urbaniak was not held accountable. Our family is incredibly disappointed with the justice system. At the very least, we are hoping that more median barriers are implemented along the 401 to prevent more tragedies like ours from occurring, and that professional drivers should be held to a higher standard with regard to traffic laws. We are truly moved and thankful for all the support from our family, friends, the officers, and community for being with us through this tragedy. And we hope that the justice system will work towards making our roads a safer place so that other families do not experience this heartbreak. Thank you.
Is there any closure after today, or?
I would say not a lot. We didn't really get the justice we were looking for.
What do you think you were looking for?
I don't want to comment on that.
Yeah, but it's been a hard time.
Yeah, very difficult. And the anniversary of her death is in 5 days, so it was a tough time to have this court date.
Because it was a tragic accident. It's been hanging over Mr. Urbaniak's head for quite some time because the Crown had proceeded with a criminal code charge of dangerous driving causing death. It was resolved for careless driving under the Highway Traffic Act. I think that was a reasonable disposition.
There was some talk about the levels of alcohol in his blood at the time of the crash. How much do you think that weighed into the judge's decision?
Well, I mean, she did mention it in their decision, but the levels were nowhere near what would be required for a charge of over 80 milligrams of impaired driving.
So the family blamed a delay in testing, that the results may have been a lot higher if he'd been tested earlier. Is that legitimate?
No, it's well, they did the tests, and then they have them. If they to be admissible as such, they would have been out of time. But they had them analyzed by a forensic scientist as to what they would have been at the time of the accident, and they were below the level for criminal culpability.
So he claims he had an epilepsy attack. Is that still his thought on what might have happened?
He had some medical issues. I don't think it was ever alleged that he had an epileptic attack.